Okay, friend, I'm just like you. I am tired of seeing all the different videos on this beautiful platform, YouTube, where people will say, okay, you should do this or you should do this. And if you do this and this and this and this and that, then you will be able to get monetized and grow on this platform. And it ain't working. So I'm thinking about doing a series where I go to some of the most top creators on this platform that are faith-based, where they are sharing advice on what you should do on this YouTube. And every week, I want to come on here and share with you what's working and what's not. If I should, feel free to let me know in the comments. So you will be able to grow and get monetized on this YouTube. So you'll be able to help your audience in whatever field that you want to do. So I'll be honest, my name is Brianna, and what I do on this page is simply share gospel, so you will not just be able to learn it, but you'll be able to apply it in your everyday life. So I say this to say, I'm coming on here being honest, okay? I have a few things that has really been able to help your girl on this platform to be able to grow so I can continue to do the things that I believe God has called for me to do. Now, here are the few things, friend, okay? The first thing, I can honestly say what has really been able to help growth on this here page is being able to first identify what exactly am I going to do on this page. So I'm going to show you example of just this, and I'm going to be sharing this with you through biblical principles. So the reason why I'm going to share the Bible is because I believe by faith that the Bible is the truth. There is no his truth, her truth, their truth. No, it's the Bible. The Bible is the one source in this whole entire universe that has, that is, and that will forever be consistent. Okay, you know how people change and all that? Okay, I got off this tangent. The Bible simply says, where there is no vision, the people perish. Friend, if you don't know where you're going, how you gonna get there? Simple. If you were to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to this place that I've never been to, would you or would you not use a GPS to get to where you need to go to, right? Because you're going to use that GPS to get to where you need to go to because you haven't been there. So with that being said, when it comes to your YouTube journey, friend, you got to know where you're going, because if you don't know where you're going, you're not going to be able to get there. So what does this mean for you, friend? This means the first thing is identifying what are you going to give people on this platform. Two things I have observed on this platform. You either are going to educate or you're going to entertain if you want real growth on this platform. What does that mean for you? Are you going to post mostly just things that are going to make people laugh or keep them entertained? Do you have some type of story that you want to share, whether a series or a journal? Or do you want to educate people? Do you want to teach people how to cook? Do you want to teach people how to do their hair? Or do you want to teach people to have, just different fashion? Maybe you want to show your fashion, your rings, or whatever you got. Sidebar, if you are a faith-based business where you're looking for a brand ambassador, friend, feel free to comment below, because listen, I love jewelry and all that kind of jazz. But anywho, for the glory of God. Okay, so I say that to say is you got to know what you're doing on this platform, because if you just simply get on here and you just posting different things, friend, you're not going nowhere. You just shooting arrows and you don't have no target. You got to have a target. You got to have a target. You got to know where you're going, okay? The second thing that I really have gained advice from different just people here on this platform is, what is it? Oh, and the second thing, and some people say you shouldn't do it, and it's so weird to me, but it's seriously to be consistent in what you want to do. And being consistent is not saying that you have to show up every day at a certain time. It's just being consistent in who you are. You know how people say you are the niche? Listen. Be consistent in who you are, because let's be honest, some days you are not going to want to record a video. Some days you're not going to feel your best. Some days you're like, oh Lord, this is tough. This is hard. But friend, be consistent in who you are, because if you consistently show up and be yourself in every video, friend, people are going to love you for who you are and not pretend to be. People know when you are being real and when you're not being your real self. And if you're not being your real self and you're being something that you're not, it's going to be hard to go back to who you really are. And people are like, who is this? I don't want to watch you no more. So I say that to say, the second thing is make sure you be consistent in who you are. Third third piece of information that I have learned is be patient with the process. I know it's easier said than done, but let me share a little Bible verse with you, okay? Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all thy ways, acknowledge him, God, and he will direct your path. Friend, if you're going to be on this journey, friend, you got to trust God to be God, okay? God knows all things. And if you are simply showing up, doing the very best, God knows all things. You don't, friend. So I say this to say is that if you believe by faith that God is called for you to be here in this arena of being able to simply just to do the thing that God has called for you to do, you gotta just trust him to do what he's gonna do. Let God put the super on your natural. Let him do the supernatural. Okay, friend? Listen, there are more things that I'm learning. I'll be honest. I'm really considering to keep this series going because I kid you not, this platform is changing lives. There's a sister that I have who's been on this platform for years. And if God's will, maybe we could possibly just do a video together. But I say this to say is just like, YouTube is such a great platform to, once again, to educate, to entertain, and it's changing people's lives. And once again, every week, I'm just going to share just people and the advice that I'm receiving to be able to know what is working and what is not working. All right, see you in the next video.